Back with some more scary videos. This one is called Scary Comp Volume 92. It's been a minute, but we're going to get back into the groove of things. Let's get into it.
On May 10th of 2024, a small family gets together to celebrate someone's birthday. As with any birthday celebration, the traditional happy birthday song is sung by everyone there. However, it would be during this festive party that something very strange happens. According to Brookie Diaz, the birthday girl, there hasn't been a day where she hasn't thought about this incident. What happened on her birthday will forever linger in her head. It's around 9 p.m. when this is captured. Take a look.
Happy birthday,
There's somebody finna be in the back.
dear Brookie.
Happy birthday
to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
and many more.
Right.
Woo! Almost.
Whoa. All right, Jackie.
Don't let nobody be in the window.
I'm taking for
Oh, forgot. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the details. All right, here, honey. The girl's got to have a present. This is from me. Yeah.
Surprised my daughter with a toy bear dressed like her dad who passed away last year. This screams voodoo, by the way. That sounds like some voodoo.
Should we cut the cake?
Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can.
Please tell me so.
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's a little creepy. I don't know. How would y'all feel about that? I don't know. I mean, it's a wholesome thing, I guess, but I don't know.
Listen to me, okay?
Shut up. No way.
I didn't hear it. I'm hearing a toy, or I thought that was the bear or something.
That is not worked. That is not worked.
You see, it's voodoo. You don't. Why is the doll dressed like the dead? He probably in the. I'm pretty sure he's walking around the house by now. I mean,
Somehow, a toy fire truck goes off right when the family listens to Dad's message. Now, this fire truck isn't just a random toy, but a collectible that the father cherished. Considering that this went off at the same time, they can't help but think that Dad was reaching out to them. Whether or not this might have been a coincidence remains uncertain. However, it's the following video, taken only a week later, that leaves Brookie and her family completely baffled. Brookie's lying in bed, trying her best to record the following.
I just missed a call from my dad. He's been gone. Like, I just heard his voice one more time.
Get rid of the bell. Get rid of the bear. The bear gotta go. There you go. Take it. Throw it. Throw it out.
It's because of this incident that Brookie believes her father had been present. She took it as a sign that her dad was reassuring her that he was still there, even though she had missed the opportunity to talk to him. Whether or not he was actually on the line is unknown, but nevertheless, it was already strange to hear the teddy bear with his voice talking at this moment. While this occurrence was already baffling enough, something happens only days later that leaves her extremely unnerved. Now, the
There's
following
more?
incident, as she believes, had nothing to do with her father. Whatever happened that night, according to her, made her feel immensely terrified, which she knows her father would never do. It's late at night
You see?
when this is
You
captured.
see? Don't know what it is. The door opening. This one a slam. No.
Now, this particular video is something that Brookie doesn't like talking about, and for good reason. She was so shaken by this incident that talking about it now brings up strong emotions for her. Although knowing that posting this video wouldn't help, she hopes that someone could explain what happened. While
You brought something home, which, well, your mama, who gave her the bear, the mama brought something home with her. It's possibly it's the daddy soul or whatever, but I mean, it could be something else that's disguising itself as the daddy. I don't know, but they for sure brought something home because ain't no way as soon as you got that bear, all this stuff started happening. And yeah, so you brought something home. As far as getting rid of it, I don't know how that goes. I guess you exercise the house or tell it to leave. That typically makes it worse, though, don't it? So I don't
some
know.
believe it might have been her dad's spirit reaching out. She believes it was something else. That night, she was overcome with a sense of dread, the likes of which she had never felt before. So understandably, she would rather talk about the pleasant moments that were caught on camera. At least these help her to cope with the passing of her father. These moments serve to remind her that despite being gone, her dad will always be there. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery.
But I get it though. It's a tough situation, but that is the daddy or whatever. But you don't know what that really is. You don't know if that's really him or not. So because you can't see it.
On a Wednesday afternoon, a man rushes to his basement to record something that just happened. The man states that he just heard footsteps on the staircase, but this was strange as no one had been in the basement. So he takes this video, hoping to capture what often happens when no one is down there. This is what was caught. Take a look.
Man, door sound like my chair. Squeaky. Get some WD-40 for that thing, man. This phone video glitching. Red flag right here. What is up with that? Why that dog look like that? He got a daughter or something? Why is everything pink? Maybe I'm not listening to these videos. Did they say he had a daughter or something? Why he got all these girl toys and pink stuff out? Look, not judging, but I'm just saying. And why that dog look creepy? Yeah, that's probably gonna be the one that moved. The hair look all messed up. Yeah, that's the problem right there. That's the troublemaker. Oop. Yo, your house is weird. stuffed animals and dolls and stuff.
Oh my!
I promise you, boy. If it was me, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the video or not, because you know YouTube be tripping. But first of all, I'm going down there with a gun, and if I would have had my phone right, gun in hand, and the daughter just behind, started shooting. You know what I'm saying? I would have been in jail. Daughter would have been dead, and this video would have went a whole different way.
What are you doing there?
You would have got shot if it was me.
You.
I got you good.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
what
you
about
did.
that?
Oh, you got my heart good.
There's more?
Out of nowhere, a toy ball seemingly throws itself at the man. Its sudden movement was enough to make him shut the door and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward is unknown, but based on the few details that were given, it's clear that the man and his family have kept away from this basement. Although lacking sufficient context, the video itself still holds up as being pretty creepy.
I mean, the scariest part of it was the daughter.
This next footage was posted 10
If anything, you know, I want to apologize to the doll. The daughter is the problem.
years ago, making it by far the oldest video on this list. But even so, this video continues to unsettle viewers. Those who've seen it, which very few have, can't seem to explain what was captured. In it, a woman is seen dancing by herself at a party, when suddenly, something in the background is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
I'm saying, is that little boy supposed to be back there? No. He was not.
Strangely, a small child just disappears while climbing up the stairs. It happens quickly, almost too quickly that it seems like something ghostly was caught on tape. But even stranger is that no children were present at the party, or at least that's what the person who took this video claims. If no children had been there, then who was this? But most importantly, how exactly did they vanish in just a matter of seconds? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
It's just a neighbor. He got lost. Wrong house.
In the following video, a man leaves his house before heading over to his car. At first, it appears that the video is nothing more than just random footage of a man leaving his home. While it may seem like that, it's what happens later that left him and his family completely unnerved. Now, this footage was posted by the man's wife, who's known as Lisa Miller. Both she and her husband have a small family that live in the suburbs, but this small family was recently made smaller as Lisa had just lost her father. It isn't clear as to how he passed, but she'll always remember him for whistling all the time.
Oh, Lord.
As Lisa mentions, he would always tell her to whistle if she ever needed him. Although she can't do that now, this recording has shown her that she doesn't have to. According to Lisa, it appears that he hasn't left. This is what was caught.
It's a ghost whistling. Where your gun at? He pulled off quick. You ain't let the car run.
The sound
Dang.
of someone whistling is heard clear as day on camera. Despite being quite loud, it appears that Lisa's husband didn't hear the whistle, but whether he had heard it or not doesn't matter to Lisa, The camera had caught it, and that alone has given her sufficient evidence to believe that her father is still here. Although she has yet to come up with an explanation, she prefers not to, as what was captured has helped her grieve over his death. So then, just who or what had whistled? On the night of September 2nd of 2020, a father walks into his daughter's room to see if she's okay. It was just then that he heard her screaming for help. Naturally, he runs over to check on her, but when he gets there, this happens.
Oh my God!
What's the matter?
I just want to sleep with you.
Say less. Come on. We
Something
gone.
had clearly
My
terrified
child
his
ain't
daughter.
playing.
Although initially
Come on.
thinking that perhaps this might have been a night terror she was having, her parents couldn't shake the feeling that something real had scared her. Never had they ever seen their child this terrified. So, out of curiosity, they checked the footage taken from that night to see if anything odd stands out. At first glance, nothing obvious catches their attention, but after looking closely, they see it. Either someone or something had been inside their daughter's room.
Oh my God!
What's the matter?
Now it's hard to see where this mysterious figure is at, but according to the mother, it appears at her bedside. A face, presumably that of a woman's, appears for a few seconds before disappearing.
Frame by frame, and that face right there is what popped up. But here is a close-up. Right there, you can clearly see the lips, the teeth, the nose.
Oh yeah. I guess that's the lips. I guess the toofuses, the teeth. That's the nose. It might be the eye, but
The eye, the eyebrow, and like
eyebrows, nose.
You can't tell me that that's not a fake.
The parents believe that this had been the reason why their child was afraid. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but a face can somewhat be made out.
Yeah,
although recorded a few years ago, they still can't explain what appeared in this footage. To this day, this video continues to baffle them.
No, maybe she did see something.
Now this next video comes from Brenna Logan, who states that her sister had once worked at a children's center where something very strange happened. According to her, the center was a place for kids of all ages, including those who like to play music. It was pretty much a mix between a music school and a daycare center, which not many children went to for a couple of reasons. But the biggest reason was that they were scared. Children would often tell workers that a really mean guy was inside the play tunnel for kids. But of course, no one would be there. Other times, daycare staff would find toys misplaced even though no one had been inside. Now eventually the daycare had shut down when COVID hit. But during this time, the owners had set up cameras to watch over the place in case anyone tried to break in. Although no one did, they did capture something that has left them pretty spooked. The following is their footage. Watch.
You need some time in prison. Oh, you got little ghost kids want to play. Okay. That mother going crazy, ain't it? Toy? Is that a toy?
And now,
Okay, as the owner, seeing all of that, you have to shut the place down. No longer safe for the kids. Shut it down, relocate, do whatever. No.
makes sense as to why not many kids wanted to come here. From things moving on their own to a strange white ball moving with a mind of its own.
Did he shut it
this
down?
place, as employees claim, is haunted. Now, regardless of the video, Brenna's sister firmly believes this. She no longer works there, but still vividly remembers the creepy experiences she's had while working there. Despite not having footage of these spooky encounters, Brenna doesn't think her sister was just making things up. She believes her, and she believes that whatever was caught on camera is something that will continue to remain a mystery.
We need some more backstory. Is the daycare still up? The kids still there? Like, we need some more backstory. They need to shut it down, first of all. All right, we're on the last two. Let's see if these are
This
good
next
ones.
video was taken inside a house where apparently something pretty creepy was caught on camera. Now, the person who took this owns not only this house, but a multitude of dogs. Each
Damn.
pet, according to them, is deeply cared for, as they can't help but treat their dogs like children. However, just like kids, there are moments when they do things that make them feel spooked. Whether it's staring at an empty space or growling at something that isn't there, they act in ways that are very peculiar. This is something that the owner has tried to ignore or pass off as something normal, but after encountering the following incident, they now believe that something else is going on. In the following video, the owner is alone at home when this is captured.
Here. Wow.
Knocking. Oh, we're just gonna open it. No gun in hand, nothing. No kind of weapon.
Happens all the time.
Oh, does it?
Now, this wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened. It was just then that he was able to capture what both he and his wife have been experiencing. These knockings don't seem to have a common source, as they happen randomly throughout the house. On one occasion, the man's wife is alone at home, when suddenly she captures this.
Okay. Just happened again, and the dogs are freaked out.
Yeah, they should be.
David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that door, you need to get him.
Right.
Oh my god. I don't know
Do
what
she not have a?
It just happened again.
Pretty sure it's ghost, demon, whatever you want to call it, but it could still, just to be sure it's not a human. Y'all ain't got like no weapons, no firearm, gun, none of that, you know. Not a knife, you know, some kind of defense, you know. I mean, the dogs, yeah, but what happens if it's an actual human and they got guns? I mean, shoot the dog, then what? I mean, she do got like 30 other dogs. I still wouldn't take them chances, man. We still gotta use some kind of gun. Don't open it.
Move, 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 move. There's nobody there.
Y'all got ghosts.
The dog stopped barking now. Davey's freaking out by the door though.
Just like before, the source of these knocks is nowhere to be found. It isn't surprising to the couple that they can't see who or what is knocking. They believe that it's something supernatural. Given the strange behavior exhibited by their dogs, as well as other odd experiences they've had, it only makes sense to them that something unexplainable is happening. But like all videos, this incident remains elusive. Just what exactly did the couple get on camera?
All right, number one.
Now this next segment features two videos, both of which have something in common. In the first clip, which comes from Casey Lee, something happens that to this day gives her goosebumps whenever she thinks about it. On this particular night, Casey was having a few drinks at her house. Feeling a bit tipsy, she begins to talk out loud. She speaks as if Chris, her deceased husband, was still around. Despite being gone, she talks to him as though he were there. What happens next chills her to the core. Watch.
Chris, please watch over Boston. Good job. Daddy's got you, okay? I'll make sure you're okay. I think he'll make sure I'm okay too. That. Really? Oh my God, I couldn't have timed that any better. I hope those cameras pick that up. That's insane.
The light flickers as if letting her know that he's listening. Aside from flickering at the right time, it flickers not once, but twice, which viewers believe is a sign that it wasn't a problem with the electricity. Even before this, the dogs appear to sense someone familiar. Understandably, this footage never fails to bring Casey to tears. But as if this wasn't already sentimental enough, the following video captures this. Josie Sanchez is alone at home when something happens that prompts her to take out her phone.
Do it again, Dad. Do it again, Dad. Do it again. Flick the light. Flick the light, Dad. Oh my God.
Just like the video prior, Josie believes that this was a sign. Her dad, according to her, was reaching out by flickering the light. As with Casey's footage, many viewers feel that something supernatural had happened. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
I don't know. It's sad, yeah. May they loved ones and deceased rest in peace, of course. But I think it's best to let the dead stay dead. It would be nice to interact with them and stuff, but you just don't know. They're a whole nother entity or being. So you don't know what could happen. So I say just let them be. Just don't try to connect with them. Don't try to talk, communicate with them and stuff. Let them just do their thing. And then if they come to you, you don't even know if it's them 100%. First of all, because there are fake ones that disguise as people you know and love and stuff like that, little demons or whatever. Just stay away from it. If they come to you, do the best you can to get away from it. It's not worth your life. You never know what happens. With that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next one.